Hi everyone and all you maniacs, and welcome back to another episode of En-Mao Plays FIFA 15. Today it's match number 30 and we are playing against Aston Villa at home. The last time we played Aston Villa, we beat them 1-0. Can we do the second win over them in the league of this season? Let's hope that we can. We're currently sitting in 12th place and we had the game of the season that we played last time against Chelsea. We finished 1-0 losing to Chelsea, and En-Mao missed his first penalty, but that doesn't matter. Let's see what we can do today against Aston Villa. Hartlepool playing in the blue and white stripes, Aston Villa playing in the claret and blue. It's off to the town park. We're on 4 minutes and a half and it's on professional difficulty. Away we go. As you can see, Aston Villa 12th in the league, Hartlepool now 13th. I thought we were 12th. They did have a game in hand against Chelsea, to be honest with you, because that was the game that they were supposed to be playing before they played us. They've had several games this week, Aston Villa have, to try and catch up with the deficit of games that they've had so far, and now they finally caught up. Hopefully they'll be very tired, and that will work in our favour today. There's Ron Vlaar, the captain of Aston Villa, looking about hanging his boots up at the end of this season on our game here. Anyway, both teams out in the rain. It's absolutely bucketing down here at Hartlepool. Anyway, here's the starting lineup. We've got Barber in goal with the new player Stolarski, Robotham, Bates and Kim Chi-Woo at the back. En-Mao, Woods, Walker and Compton make up the midfield, and Franks and Hearn make up the strike force for today. Still suffering from the injuries that we have with our forwards at the moment. Here's the Aston Villa lineup for today. As you can see, several really decent players in there. Hopefully they won't be feeling very decent today, considering the amount of games that they've had to play over the past 2 weeks on this game. So there you go. Here's Ron Vlaar again. They're still going on about if he's going to finish his career at the end of this season. We'll have to wait and see. I think there might be a few of the Hartlepool lads who are going to be feeling like that come the end of this season. They'll be either retiring or they'll be moving on to other teams, but we'll have to see what happens at the end of this season. I've got no idea what the manager's going to think or do, but we'll have to just make do and carry on regardless. Anyway, Hartlepool won the toss today. They're kicking off and we're going from left to right. Here we go. Walker with the ball, looking for players to knock it to, gives it to Woods, who plays a lovely ball through to Hearn. Hearn knocks it forward to Franks, and Franks does a turn there. He's gone through several players, and what a shot, what a goal! Jonathan Franks turns on the skills, and what an absolute brilliant goal! He's taken it round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players and scored. Why can't he do that every single match? What a goal that is! He plays that beautifully. He's not normally a centre forward. He's not normally a striker. He normally takes the place of En-Mao when he comes on as a substitute in the second half. But when he does things like that and scores goals like that, why hasn't this guy been in the first 11 since the start of the season? That's an absolute beauty of the goal. It's his first goal in the Premiership. Let's hope that's the first of many. Anyway, Aston Villa very stunned at going behind after 2 minutes. Kick off again. Here they go. They're in control of the ball. Will Hartlepool be able to hold on to this lead though now? Because we know what they're like when they go into the lead in a game. They really do struggle to keep hold of it. Will they be able to keep hold of this one? Anyway, lovely ball forward there by the Aston Villa midfielder, and he's got it right out to the corner for a crossover. Gets it into the penalty area. Great strike at goal. Barber with a beautiful save. Some of the Aston Villa players not happy that they had a shot there. They feel that they could have been used more to the advantage and probably scored a goal as well themselves. Anyway, Hearn trying to get the ball, doesn't manage to get it. Walker comes down to close down his man, runs straight past him and loses out.
Was an early
referee
foul.
blows up for a free
Right,
kick that he
to
thought was going to play the advantage for there, but he felt that then there was no advantage when the ball got hoofed up the field, so he called it back. That's very good refereeing there. Not often that you see that happen, but he's done well there in my eyes. Anyway, Bates with the free kick, looking for players to move around. Plays it short, just up to Walker. Walker plays it out wide to Kim Chi-woo, who's made the run up that wing. He's taken it past 2 Villa players and lovely knock through towards Hearn. Hearn gets tackled on the edge of the penalty area. Referee doesn't like that, and he's given him as offside.
They all pushed up as a team.
Yep, you can quite clearly see he's a couple of centimetres offside. Mistimed his run, unfortunately, there. I thought the referee had blown up for the foul that happened on him, to be honest with you, but the referee says no, it's a free kick to Aston Villa due to the offside decision. Anyway, Woods now back in control of the ball, tries to play a lofted ball over the top towards Hearn. Doesn't manage to get it, but he's running down and chasing it down. He's got the ball now, and he's got players running into the centre of the penalty area. Tries to get the crossover, loses out. En-Mao tries to get the cross back over towards Hearn. Compton headers it back into the penalty area, headed away by the Aston Villa defence, and now Aston Villa are going on the attack. He plays the ball out to the other midfielder. He's got several people with him. Lovely tackle there by Bates to stop the attack from carrying on. And now Franks picks up the dead ball. Franks going on a run. He's got silky skills today. He must be on something at the minute. He tries to cross the ball over for Hearn to get his head onto. Doesn't manage to do so. It's cleared away by the Aston Villa defence. And now Villa going on the attack once more. Robotham closes down the attack on the halfway line. And now they're just playing it between themselves up front. As you can see there, Hull City going behind to a goal from QPR. That's a very important goal for QPR. They are really looking towards getting a win here at Hull City, because they are in a relegation battle at the moment with Norwich City and with Everton, and I think Southampton is also down there somewhere. They're going to have a real bad time at the moment. Let's hope that they can get the win against Hull City, because then it allows us to catch up to a few points with Hull City, and it helps our title chances. Not that we're going to win the title, but we want to stay up this season. As you all know, that is the main objective. Our main challenge for this season is to come into the Premiership and stay here for a season. Next season will be where we're going to go hunting for trophies. If the manager buys the right players, he might buy a load of shit and we might be struggling again for another season. Let's hope that that's not the case. Anyway, Aston Villa still trying to find the equalising goal here from the second-minute goal that was scored by Jonathan Franks. It's still currently Hartlepool 1, Aston Villa 0, and Hartlepool going on the attack once more. Jonathan Franks going on a run again. He must be running his legs off today. That was a lovely tackle by the Villa defender there, and stops the ball from getting crossed over into the penalty area. And they're all coming back now to defend this corner. And En-Mao comes across to take the corner. Looking for movement in the box. Pull out towards the end of the penalty area, it looks like. He gives it to Woods. Woods with the overhead volley. Oh, and he's hit the post now, and he's hit the post again! Oh my God, that's 2 attempts at goal there by Hartlepool, and they're just unable to put the ball in the net. The first shot by Michael Woods, the overhead shot, gets rebounded out by the Aston Villa player. I think it was Franks then who had the follow-up shot, who hit the goalpost. It went across the line to the other side of the pitch, and the player the other side of the pitch also hit the post, and it rebounds back out. And now Aston Villa are on the attack. They've got a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area here. It's 45 minutes played. This is going to be probably the last kick of this half. Will they be able to equalise just before half time? The manager will have to change his complete team talk at half time if they do score from this. The Aston Villa player steps up, knocks it forward, forgets to shoot, and Hartlepool breathe a sigh of relief I don't know what went on there. It looked like a miscommunication by the Aston Villa players. It was one player thought he was going to have a shot, the next player thought he was going to have a shot, and it ends up that they both left it, and Hartlepool have taken the ball back, and now they're going on the attack again. It's En-Mao running down this corner. Will he be able to get the crossover? He turns back inside, gets the ball to Franks. Franks knocks it to Woods. Woods tries to cross it over, doesn't manage to do so, and the referee blows a whistle for the final time in this half, and it's finished here so far. Hartlepool 1, Aston Villa 0, and what a half of football that was. Aston Villa having their chances, also Hartlepool having several chances at goal, but just not being able to capitalise on it. As you can see, Jonathan Franks, the normal guy who comes on for a second half or two when he's playing up front at the moment, has scored the first goal, the vital goal for Hartlepool in the 3rd minute, and it is currently 1-0. There's the scores from around the ground, so you'll see them at the end of the game as well. Anyway, we're here for the second half, and Aston Villa are kicking off. Hartlepool going now from right to left. Here we go. Aston Villa keeping hold of the ball, knocking it out wide. They're going to play the possession game, it looks like, in this second half. You can see that the manager, whatever he said at half-time, has had an effect. They just keep knocking it. The passing seems to have come out better this half than what it was in the first half with them, and they seem to be more controlled with the ball. Anyway, Compton with the ball throws it in to Woods. Woods knocks it forward to Walker. Walker plays it out wide to Kim Chi-woo. He plays it towards Hearn. Hearn gets tackled by 2 Aston Villa players, and he didn't really have any support with him. The Hartlepool players closing down the attacking Aston Villa straight away. Not able to get past them in the midfield area, but now they're on the edge of the penalty area. That was a great little bit of play by the Aston Villa defender. And now he's got it up into the far corner. Will he be able to get the crossover? He plays it into the middle of the penalty area. Aston Villa just knocking it around between themselves. It's as if they don't know what to do with the ball. None of them having a shot at goal. What are they doing? They should have had a shot there. That was really, really poor by the Aston Villa players. I don't know whether they're waiting for somebody to get in space or whether they're waiting for somebody to just be able to goal poach a goal on the 6-yard box. And there we go. Franks through at goal again. That's another shot at goal. Saved, though, this time by the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Liam Hearn making way now for Stephen Ross to come on with this substitution, and the same with Weissman coming off. And I didn't see who was coming on for Aston Villa there. I saw it was Weissman going off. And it's Demba Ba coming on for Aston Villa. Hartlepool with the throw-in, throws it into Franks. Franks tries to get the crossover, blocked out by 2 Aston Villa players, and now they're going on the attack once more. Tackle there, though. Gives a card. The referee, is he going to give a card? No, he just has a word with the
sliding in and taking his part in the game into.
I don't know who that is. He's the new guy, Stolinsky or something. I can't remember what his name was. He's he's been told by the referee to calm it down a little bit. Anyway, Michael Woods now coming off for his substitution. Liam Hawkins coming on, or is it Connor Smith coming on? It's one of them two coming on anyway. So Connor Smith, I think it is, who's coming on now for Michael Woods, who's going off. Michael Woods had an absolute blinder. Sorry, it isn't Connor Smith, it's Lewis Hawkins coming on for Connor Smith. Not for Connor Smith, for Michael Woods. Oh my God, I'll get it right in a minute. Anyway, Lewis Hawkins coming on for Michael Woods. West Brom there, increasing their lead at the moment against Sunderland. We do have to play West Brom in a few games' time. We've already played them 3 times this season. We are going to be having to play them for an actual 4th time. We had 2 FA Cup games a bit earlier on in the season. One was a replay as well, where we had to play them, and we played them in the Premiership the first time as well. But we've got them in 3 games' time after this one. Anyway, here's Brad Walker making way for Connor Smith, who's coming on this time. So Connor Smith is coming on, and so is Lewis Hawkins. There we go. I wasn't wrong in the end. The manager making the substitutions probably to make me feel better in the commentary box up here. Thank you very much, Hartlepool manager. Anyway, Aston Villa with a free kick. It's about 40 yards out, 68 minutes. Will he be able to do anything with this? Is he going to have a go at goal? He's running up with a great strike, plays it into the middle of the penalty area. It's cleared away by the Hartlepool defenders, and the ball gets put forward towards Franks. Franks now going on a run. He gets pulled back there by the Aston Villa midfielder, and the referee waves play on. The players are not happy about that at all, but they have to deal with it. Anyway, the ball played forward there, tackled by Lewis Hawkins, gets the ball back, loses out though to the next player who he comes against, and now here they go. Jonathan Franks with the ball, he's got support, tries to play it forward. It's Ross with the ball now, 2 Aston Villa players on him, and he manages to get the ball out wide to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to play a long ball over the top for Ross to get onto the end of, but it's headed away by the Aston Villa players. They're managing to stop the Hartlepool attack every time it's coming towards their penalty area now. And as you can see there, Hull City have now equalised against QPR. They must be absolutely gutted. They thought that they were going to get 3 points from that game, but now it's still 1-1. They've still got plenty of time to score another goal, but it's a case of will they? The thing is, QPR really sitting down at the bottom of the league table at the moment. They're struggling quite like Hartlepool are to put the ball in the net, and unfortunately it's all going wrong for them this season. Will they be able to stay up, or will they be going down? It'd be a shame to see them go down, considering they only come up last season. Sorry, not last season, the season before, when they come up before we come up there. Anyway, there's a substitution here for Aston Villa. It's Martins coming on, and I didn't see who went off for him, but it will tell me up in the top corner in a few seconds. Aston Villa have got a free kick. The referee having a quick word with the wall, telling them to stay 10 yards back away from the ball. So it's Sanchez who's gone off, and Martins has come on. Aston Villa runs up to have a shot. He does have a go, and it goes miles over the top of the bar by Bakuna. That was not going to trouble the goalkeeper at all. Barber just watches it fly straight over the top of his net. Not going to complain at that. It's a goal kick, and Barber is getting ready to kick it up the field. He's telling everyone to move up there. Kicks it long up to the middle of the field, headed on, gives it to Franks. Franks now going on one of his attacking runs once again. He's trying to get round the defender. He gets tackled by the final defender though, and the ball's cleared long into the stands for a throw-in. Seems that there's a lot of substitutions going on here today. It's Cilia coming off now. I apologise if I said that wrong, but I don't even think I'm going to try to pronounce the guy who's coming on, because his name is I don't know how you say it. It's one of them. It's Nzogbia. I think it is Nzogbia. He's come on for the second half for Aston Villa. That's a bit of a crazy strike, and it's gone out for a corner. That has woke up this crowd anyway. The Hartlepool fans all there in the stands, really swaying and singing. What they're seeing today, they're so happy to get a win here against Aston Villa again, if they can. This will be the second time Aston Villa has met with Hartlepool, and it'll be the second win of Hartlepool over Aston Villa. So that's a great game for Hartlepool to come up to next season if they do manage to stay in this Premiership. Crossed over by En-Mao. What a strike at goal that was! He nearly put it in the bottom corner, did Smith. It went out though there for a corner again, I think. Come off the goalkeeper. Great save by the keeper. Brilliant reaction. Smith there just should have smashed it past him. Anyway, last minute of the half. It's 89 minutes played. It's Hartlepool 1, Aston Villa 0. En-Mao to take the final corner of the game by the looks of it. The referee's just had a look at his watch. Surely it's going to be the end of the game pretty soon. Crosses it into the penalty area. Comes out. It's at Kim Chi-woo. Has a long-range shot. Ricochets off another Aston Villa player. And the Aston Villa defender picks it up. There's 5 minutes of added time on this game at the moment. Now Aston Villa going on the attack. Will they be able to score anything and equalise or gain something from this game? Will they be able to salvage a point? Lewis Hawkins though now has picked up the ball. He's going on a run back at the goalkeeper. Gets taken away by the keeper, and there we go. The final whistle blows here, and it's 1-0 to Hartlepool. Another home win by the Hartlepool team. Absolutely brilliant so far. They've started to go on to a bit of a decent run now. That's 2 games out of 3 that they've got a win in, so 6 points out of 3 games. Can't complain at that. The next game they've got though is against Sunderland. Will they be able to pick up some points there against Sunderland at home again? Well, let's see what happens anyway. This is the highlights of this game. You'll be able to have a quick look at them. Here's a beautiful play by Jonathan Franks. What a great goal that was. That really should seal his first team aspiration for a little while when he scores. And there you go. You can see where the ball went across the goal line after hitting the post. And the other player, the other side, put it onto the post as well. It was just so unlucky. The shots kept coming for Hartlepool. They outplayed Aston Villa, to be honest with you, today. Aston Villa having several shots from free kicks, really. The rest of the time, they weren't attacking. They couldn't get into the penalty area to do any danger. The thing is, Hartlepool did the damage that they needed to do, and there was one of the final shots from Connor Smith at the end of the game, and what a save that was by the Aston Villa keeper. But it finished here. Hartlepool 1, Aston Villa 0. Brilliant game. The Hartlepool goes marching on. 6.4 rating for En-Mao this time. Not going to be a man of the match. It's Jonathan Franks who gets the man of the match this time. Anyway, here's the scores from around the grounds. Read them out, big man.
Aston Villa 0. Hull City 1. Queen's Park Rangers 1.
QPR only
United,
picking
1.
up a point
Manchester
from
City,
that game
1.
against Hull City.
Norwich
Man United
City,
and Man
1.
City drawing in the
Tottenham
Manchester
Hotspur,
derby.
2.
Spurs
West Bromwich
beating
Albion,
Norwich
2.
City, so Norwich City go
Sunderland,
further
0.
down the table.
Now
I think
let's
they're
see what
actually
effect
sitting at the
that's
bottom
had
anyway.
on the league
But
standings.
Chelsea
At the
stay
top
at
of
the
the
top
table
with
remain
57
Chelsea
points.
with
Manchester
57
City
points.
go into
In
second
second,
place still
climbing
with
the
50
table are
points.
Manchester
Arsenal
City
with 50
with
points
50
now.
points.
Equal but
In third
losing
and
on
fourth
goal
are
difference.
Arsenal
Hartlepool
with 50
move up
points,
to
but only
11th
behind
place in
on
this
goal
title
difference.
race.
In
It's
fourth,
25
Tottenham Hotspur
played,
with
won
45
8,
points.
draw 9,
In
lost
fifth,
8,
Manchester
goals for
United
16
with
goals
40
against
points.
16, goal
In
difference of
sixth,
0.
Liverpool
We're
with
on
36
33
points.
points.
In
A win
seventh,
could
Hull
take
City
us up
with
to
35
6th as long as
points.
everybody
In eighth,
above us
rising up the
loses.
table
Anyway,
are
our next
West Bromwich
game is
Albion
against
with
Sunderland. I hope
35
you'll join us for
points,
that.
but only
Thank you
behind
very
on
much for
goal
watching this
difference.
game against
Bottom
Aston
of the
Villa. I hope
table,
you enjoyed
Norwich
it.
City
And
with
until the
16
next time, thanks for
And then
watching
moving up the
and
table,
bye for
second
now.
bottom, Crystal Palace with 21 points. Third bottom, Queen's Park Rangers with 24 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, Everton with 24 points. Fifth bottom, Cardiff City with 25 points.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.